Just making a quick vid about the transfer window. So first on links, the ones I've seen this morning, Ademola Lookman, a player I've always quite liked actually, even though I have to admit he's sort of ultimately disappointed really in England at Fulham, at Everton. I mean, obviously very good at Charlton. South London boy, like some of our great players. An option all the way across the front line, which is my preference. We've been linked with sort of pure nines, you know, originally at the beginning of the window. I'll be 5 minutes. Sesko, you know, a big, solid number 9. They managed to hold on to him. Again, yeah, my preference is someone who can play all across, you know, up front, but also both wide on both sides. A sort of replacement, Jesus. Not that I want Jesus replaced, but, you know, with his knees, etc. I like the look of Eliwa. He tore us up for Lens, and I saw play very, very well for Montpellier when he was 17, 18. A bit like Jesus, been playing a lot from a very young age. Lookman is sort of the opposite of that. It's taken him quite a while to really find his feet. There was a great interview with, I think it was his coach, his stepdad, probably both, before that and after the Europa League final, which he was amazing. That was so touching. If you can look, if you can find that, it's worth seeing. We're also linked with is it Julian Garcia, Espanyol goalie, very good goalie. Apparently, I've not seen him play. He it sounds like we'll have to pay a buyout for him. I'm pretty averse to that. Let's hope you can keep your primary goalie fit all season. Obviously, we want to have a better tilt at the domestic cups than we have done the last few years. We've had tough draws, you know, been knocked out by City and Liverpool in the FA Cup, keep getting drawn away to chat the Premier League teams in the League Cup. So hopefully we can be a bit luckier with draws, but, you know, play quite a few more games. Just seen Xander Berger is a good player, and Joachim Anderson have both gone to Fulham. Fulham could be a good watch this season. Bit of solidity. They've already got several Arsenal boys, you know, Smith Rowe, Leno, Iwobi. I like that Muniz striker. I think they could be a really good team. What other transfer stuff is that? I mean, I was speaking to my kids. I'm still hoping we make one more big transfer, and said to them, if you could sign anyone in the league, anyone in the Premier League, who would you sign? And my son said Rodri, which is probably a pretty good shout. Obviously not going to happen. That was sort of completely released Declan Rice. And my daughter said Ollie Watkins, who we're going to face at the weekend. Who, even though we now think of him as a pure 9, that's been a conversion job. But before Emery, I think he played quite a lot of times on the wing. I think he was a winger for Brentford. Great player. I would love us to sell Ollie Watkins. To sign Ollie Watkins, that would probably be my favourite too, man. Slightly more realistic than Rodri. One other subject, PFA Team of the Year awards. We've got 5 players in the PFA Team award, and still no Saka. Let's hope that motivates him. I hope his teammates are giving him some stick that he didn't make it. I guess sort of technically Watkins eased ahead of him. As far as I'm concerned, it's always been a bit of a joke, PFA Team of the Year. I remember 89, we won the league. Only Smudger, top scorer in the league, and David Rocastle, my hero, made that Team of the Year. I think Man U came 11th, and they had two players as well. Piss take. Then in 91, even more scandalously, that I think, for me, the defensive performances of Bold, Adams, and on top of that, Linnigan and O'Leary, each of them, all 4, probably had their best ever season as an Arsenal player. Mark Wright plays for Derby. They come rock bottom and concede 75 goals. He makes PFA Team of the Year. Scandalous. I think Forest come 8th. They have as many players as us in the Team of the Year. 1998 PFA Team of the Year. We have a midfield. Our midfield, the Vieira Petit Access one of the most brilliant dominant midfields I've ever seen. It was the platform for Bergkamp's genius. It was the wall that, you know, opposing attacks came through, smashed and battered and bullet riddled to sort of fall at the feet of Tony Adams and Steve Bold, who could just take the ball off them and play out. It extended the lives of that famous George Graham defence. What a midfield. What's the PFA Team of the Year midfield? Nicky Butt and David Batty. I mean, what a joke. 2002, Freddie Ljungberg. Probably, I mean, I haven't even mentioned that Limpar doesn't make the 1991 Team of the Year. I've been reminded because the 91 Limpar season is the single best individual season by any Arsenal player, probably till Pires 2002. 2002, Ljungberg wins the Premier League Player of the Year and yet doesn't make the PFA Team of the Year. Yeah, the PFA Team of the Year is a joke. The last time we had this many players in it, we had one more, 2004. And in that season, it's a piss take that Toure and Big Jens don't make that team. Yeah, PFA Team of the Year is a nonsense. Anyway, I'll do a preview for the Villa game later on, but I'm going to go and play some table tennis. Come on, the Arsenal.